I can do it in the Crown Victoria. You can do it in anything. Just saying. Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So here I am, January 22, 2018. Early morning, about 6 o'clock a.m. Driving to work. Had to make a pit stop for some McDonald's. I only slept for like 4.5, 5 hours last night, so I'm a little tired. I know people sleep less than that in the world, but please, I need my sleep. I am tired. I had to get some of that nasty iced coffee that they make, but it does do the trick. So today, starting around noon, we're supposed to have this snowstorm. They're talking somewhere between, this is a stupid calculation, somewhere between like 3 to 15 inches of snow, depending on this this band of snow that's coming in. So that should be exciting. Yeah, I figured I would record what it looks like in the morning. Actually, it's been surprisingly warm, unseasonably warm, the past few days, given how it was like minus 20, minus 30 every freaking day for what felt like about a month. Well, now felt like it probably was about a month. So here's how it looks in the morning. It's like 31 degrees. It's just barely below freezing at Fahrenheit. And so yeah, a lot of the snow started melting and Mother Nature was like, nope, can't have that. It's not even February yet. So we'll see what happens. I'm driving the Crown Victoria today. I put up a video yesterday. I was playing Rainbow Six Siege. Again, not something I normally would put up, but wintertime is slow for me. So in that video, I talked about my truck a little bit. I dropped it off at the dealership yesterday. Have to get the headlights worked on. I was driving to work, actually, just before I got to this town that I'm in right now. Just before I got here, my headlights, the low beams just flickered and went off at the same exact time. I tried the high beams just so I would have some light. Those didn't turn on either. I still had my parking lamps on the front, but my halo lights were like partially lit up. They were dark purple. They're just barely getting any juice, which tells me it's probably a short somewhere. That's what it did a year ago when I brought it to the dealership for the same thing. They said they wired it all back up, but apparently that wasn't the case. So what I think happened is some salt got on there, maybe corroded one of the wires, because that's exactly what happened last time. So I can see better than the camera can, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut off the video and I'll pick it back up on my drive home today. Maybe on my lunch drive. I gotta drive to another office today about halfway through the day, so we'll see how much snow there is. I'll try and record some of that, but I'm in the Crown Victoria, not the best snow vehicle at all. It's actually pretty dangerous. So no traction control, not that I would want it anyway. No stability control, not that I want that anyway. Rear wheel drive, which I do want, but maybe my snow tires aren't the best. This is their second or third year. I don't even remember now. I get snow tires every year, but I try to make sure that I'm getting my use out of them. And these aren't going to hold up any more winters after this, I can tell you that. So anyway, I'll pick it up and let's see how it looks. All right, here I am. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and here's my view inside my car. It sucks outside. It's so windy, like 30, 40 mile an hour wind. Like, it is not fun at all. So I gotta scrape off the windows of my car. I gotta go help a employee of mine who managed to get stuck. So that should be a lot of fun. So hopefully I can find this guy no problem. I'm actually fairly new to this town that I work in, but I think I know where to go. There's not a ton of snow. We've gotten maybe 1 inch to 2 inches so far, but we're supposed to get more. Wow, it is slippery. So I gotta go up one more street here. Wish I had an extra sandbag in the back. I mentioned earlier I have snow tires, but they're not the greatest. Let me tell you, sandbags in the back really do help. And nice thing, if you get stuck, all you gotta do, cut open one of them bags, friggin' pour some sand on the ground, and you're good to go. It's not even that cold. Wow, it's icy. I'm sliding. This is gonna be a terrible drive home, honestly. It is pure ice under the snow. Wait, this is crazy. It's gonna be a long drive home. I have to drive roughly 35 miles home. It's gonna be a long drive. I mean, and this is all in the town. This isn't even out on the highway. And yeah, I know places get a lot more snow than this. Hell, we get more snow than this all the time. But it's just the fact that it's so icy underneath this snow that's really making it a really big issue right now. Okay. So my guy should be up here somewhere. But I don't see him. Hopefully I can take off on this slight incline, not even a hill, slight incline. My brakes squeaking. They always squeak when they're cold. Ceramic pads. Wow. Honestly, it's hard to go, and I'm barely giving it any throttle. Why do I live here? Why? It is kind of nice though, for how little features that this car has. It does have heated mirrors, so when you turn on defrost, the mirrors will melt off any ice or snow, which is really nice to have. Well, if I get down here and I don't see him, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I don't see him. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Let's just turn around real quick. And I'm stuck. Oh God. Wow, it's bad. Too much ice, too much ice. Come on, Crown Victoria. You can do it. Oh, this is gonna be a scary drive home. And again, I'm not in my truck because it's at the dealership right now getting worked on. Hopefully getting worked on right now. Hopefully they can speed it up. A lot of the times what happens with this bad weather, you get lucky and people don't show up for their appointments that they made. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to cut it off right now. I'll pick up the video in a second here. I gotta give my worker a call, see where the heck he's at. And I'm back. I'm driving here on the highway now, and it doesn't look like much of a highway at the moment. This is actually the good part of the highway. As I get further west, the direction I'm heading in now, it's just gonna get worse, more snow covered, because I'll be heading into a different county that has other roads that they take care of first. It's always much worse when I get over to this other county. This kind of raises another question that I had though in a different video, and that is, how the hell are autonomous cars going to work in the snow? Underneath, if you can see it in the video actually, if you pause it, you will see, I mean, it's pure ice on the ground for one, okay? Traction control, stability control, all that stuff, that's not going to help you all that much if it's pure ice under the snow, which it is, and I'm driving without all that. Secondly, autonomous cars still today at least rely on seeing the lines on the road, the yellow and white lines. If you can't see the yellow and white lines, and say a plow truck hasn't done a great job, which really they still haven't right now, but what can you do? How are they going to work? How will they drive? It doesn't make any sense. It's not going to happen. You're never going to have fully autonomous cars in the north. Hell, even parts of the south you're not going to. But I mean, look at this. Speed limit's 55. Honestly, I hope I'm not going to eat my own words, but I'm probably going faster than I should be. I'm doing 40 right now in my Crown Vic, and it's not a good snow car. And if I get a bunch of cars behind me, which I usually don't, but if I do, what I'll do is pull off at a safe spot. Definitely not here, like on the side of the road where there's an extra 2 or 3 inches of snow from the plow trucks already. But usually at a gas station or maybe an extra wide driveway or something, and I'll let cars go by me. So it's not like I'm holding up traffic all that long, even if I am, which I normally don't. But I really don't need to end up in the ditch, or worse yet, into oncoming traffic. I know the limits of my car. I know my own limits. Something you cannot prepare for really is black ice though, and there's plenty of that right now. Can you call it black ice though when you know the whole road is just ice under the snow? Probably not. Like, look at this. Where's the road? Where? How's an autonomous car gonna know this? Hell, how is somebody from a different county gonna know this if they don't drive through here? Different state. Gets a little better here. Oh, I started sliding. I'm not going in the ditch. Anyway. While I'm trying to focus here, the Crown Victoria isn't that bad of a winter vehicle. It's all about having some weight in the back, in the trunk, the ginormous trunk, and some good tires. It's really all you need for any vehicle, and you can get around in the snow just fine. For me, I'm more comfortable driving a rear-wheel drive anything in the snow than I am front-wheel drive. And that's because I think that the wheels in front should be doing one job, turning. The wheels in back should be doing one job, and that's pushing. With the exclusion of all-wheel drive, where you have both wheels, not both, but all wheels working in conjunction to help get you along. That's a little different. I think because there's a plow truck behind me, I'm just going to pull off on the side, let this guy go. I don't need to hold anybody up. I'm not going to be that guy. So here's a nice flat spot. Hopefully I can get going again, no problem. I'm hoping. I feel like such an ass when I do that. But again, I know the limitations of my car. So anyway, back to the vehicles in the snow and all that. I'm more comfortable driving rear-wheel drive. I feel more comfortable doing it. It's, to me, a lot safer. And I hope I'm not eating my own words. Case in point example, I had a 2004 and a half Chevy Malibu front-wheel drive with the V6. It was a really good V6 engine, 3.5 liter I think it was, or 3.4 liter. Really good V6. It was phenomenal on gas mileage, like way better than the 4-cylinder was. I promise, I swear to God, 42 miles per gallon from the town that I live in, Amory, Wisconsin, all the way down to Indianapolis. I had to fill up one time. I got an amazing amount of MPG on the way down there. I set the cruise at like 72 miles an hour, and I drove the whole way. And it got 42 to the gallon. The car should have never got that. I think EPA on the website had it rated at like 26, 28 highway. It always, and I read on the forums, those cars always exceeded the miles per gallon estimate by a huge margin. That was actually a really fun car. Great on miles, and also had plenty of power for how big of a car it was. I should say how little of a car it was. It was a little north of 200 horsepower, if I remember right. It moved really quick, probably quicker than my 2001 V6 Mustang did. I know that's not saying much, but still. Anyway, so that car, I drove it in the winter. Slightly better than a Chevy Cobalt, but not much. And for one thing, there's not a lot of weight to it. Okay, so it's a relatively small car. It's like a small, almost a mid-size sedan. I don't know if it's quite a mid-size though. When you drove on the snow, the thing would not turn if you were giving it any gas. I mean any gas. And I had my first winter brand new tires on it. Yeah, they were all seasons, but they were brand new. And I get it, snow tires are going to be better. in the snow, but a brand new set of all seasons shouldn't be bad at all. That car was downright dangerous, and I had driven a Chevy Cobalt a couple of different times in the snow, and that thing was just a death trap. I've never had that feeling in a rear-wheel drive car. Actually, I drove my 2006 Charger RT with the 5.7 Hemi in the snow multiple times before I finally started parking it for the winter. That car was phenomenal in the snow. Like, you gave it gas and it just went in a straight line. It was great. Never had a problem in it. Never was I scared. I've had some moments in the Crown Victoria where it's been like, okay, I better take it easy here. But I think that's only because it doesn't have any stability management or traction control. Those moments are pretty much behind me. It really brings you back to driving pretty much how people had to drive before the invention of this stuff, back in especially the 60s, where everybody's driving around Camaros, Mustangs, Chevelles, whatever. And they had to do without any of that electronic control, stability management to help you out. If you're wondering what that beeping is, it's my radar detector. I also did a video on that. This thing is freaking awesome. Picks up radars from really, really far away. Yeah, look at the tow trucks going by. Anybody notice that? Surprised I haven't seen any people in the ditch yet. Yeah, I'm still doing 40, so it's really, I'm going faster than I thought I was going to be able to go. I'm definitely not going to try going 55, the speed limit. It's not worth it. Is it worth it getting home an extra 10 to 30 minutes while increasing your risk of going in the ditch or crashing and dying, or who knows? No, I don't think so. But then again, I've got 4 kids. I'd rather not die. Yeah, this is not too bad here. You can see the snow starting to drift a little bit, but it's supposed to snow all the way through the night. Again, right now, I guess I don't have a clock in front of me anymore. It's 2:30, 2:45 now, maybe. I don't even remember. Normally takes me about 40, 45 minutes to get home, get to work, each way. Each way about 40, 45 minutes. So I spend about an hour and a half in the car each day. Looks like we've got the first vehicle crash coming up on the left side here. Somebody thought they were brave. Not worth it, man. Retard. I get that things happen, people go in the ditch and all that, but take it easy, man. Is it really worth it? No. No, it's not. I didn't record a little bit there, the video cut out, but it sucks. It really sucks outside. It's going to be really interesting to see just how bad it gets. Oh, random thought here. I'm coming up to a roundabout. I thought it'd be a good idea if they put one of them, what do you call it, like a weather vane thing? I don't know if that's what it's called. Where it's got north, south, east, west, so you know what way you're exiting, entering from. If you're not familiar with the area, if you don't have a compass in your vehicle, if you're not using maps. Not everybody has that stuff. I'm just saying, I think it'd be a good idea. Somebody should do it. Somebody should incorporate that. And okay, so just to give you a perspective of how bad it's getting, this is a road right in the middle of a town. Again, it might seem like I'm attacking autonomous cars, Tesla or something like that. I'm really not. I don't understand how the hell it's going to work. I'm driving down a main street right now of a town. I look at it. They're not going to work. Period. Maybe in the summertime, maybe. It's telling me there's an emergency vehicle somewhere. Probably just now picking up the freaking ambulance or something. Who knows? Oh, I know what I can do. I can show you the liquor store with the drive-thru. Oh yeah, that's right. Wisconsin has a drive-thru liquor store in many towns. This being one of them, Turtle Lake, Wisconsin. Not only do they have a casino, but they have a drive-thru liquor store. I think I'm gonna pay it a visit. I've been wanting to do this anyway. This drive is exhausting. No, I won't drink and drive, but you'll get the point soon enough. I wonder if they're even open. I really want to stop. I don't know. I don't think they're open. They're not. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. They are open. Hallelujah. Okay. Show you guys a drive-thru liquor store. Careful. It's not this one. It's over here. Snowdrift. Please don't get stuck. Oh, this is fine. It's downhill. Okay. So this is a beautiful thing. Let's see if it's cleared out back. Jesus, snowdrifts. I'm gonna have to go in back. Oh man, they gotta plow this parking lot. I'm gonna end up getting stuck in it. Somebody else got stuck in it. No. This isn't gonna be good if I get stuck trying to get beer. I don't want to get stuck getting beer. Shit. Pardon my French. Oh man, look at that. That guy went way in there. I don't think I'm gonna stop here. I'll have to stop another time. I'm not stopping in there. No way. That's not worth it. Okay, but I promise you. Okay, I'll do a video on that. There is a drive-thru liquor store there. Keep going, don't stop. There we go. That's how you do it. So the windshield's getting iced up. Seriously? Why do they plow this road? It's a dead freaking end. Stupid. Tax dollar is hard at work right there. Honestly. Well, okay. Next time I'll do a video of the drive-thru liquor store. That's a very important feature. More people should have it. More states should adopt more free regulations. I know that's kind of a conundrum there, but more free, more states should adopt a lack of laws to allow for the drive-thru liquor store to flourish. Because it's a beautiful freaking idea when executed properly, which it is in Wisconsin. Please believe me. I'm driving sideways right now. Doesn't look like it, but I got the wheel turned. So not hitting the drive-thru today. Sorry about that. There's always another day. As long as I make it home. Yeah, I put it in here. Yeah. So these roads are just pure snow. I mean, there's parts of it that you can see.
You can see it on there, but
I picked up my kids. It's pure white. A little bit of the road under there. If there was a car coming at us right now, we would get stuck. So hopefully no cars coming.
Daddy, then your popcorn would get ruined and it would be really
Well, it might not be ruined. Like, wow. This is bad. Every time you hit like a snowdrift, you can feel the car like stopping. So I have to go like 30. That's a good speed. Oh, they're spinning.
That is tough. He's not doing that. It's the roads. They're super bad.
Windshield wipers. Yeah, this is terrible. There's a hill that we have to go up on the way home, and I don't know if we're going to make it up the hill.
Daddy, I think those windshields are squeaking. I think they're full of snow, so should you wash them off? Daddy, maybe you should fix the car.
It's fixed.
There's nothing fixed.
I think I'm going to cut the video short. It's starting to get hard to see. Should focus on everything going on here. You can see though, there hasn't even been a plow truck that's come by here. It is that bad. If I can do it in the Crown Victoria, you can do it in anything. Just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off now. Well, I finally made it home. It took a long time to get home, actually. I finally managed to get stuck, but not in the ditch or anything like that. I had come up to a stop sign, and it was a T intersection, and I had to make a right turn, and that right turn went uphill. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't make it up the damn hill. It doesn't look like that much snow right now, honestly, but I bet we got about a foot at least. It's drifting and blowing and everything now, but it took forever to snow blow my driveway. It just kept blowing up. Yeah, it's still snowing, but I had to get in my damn driveway, so that's kind of important. Look at the car. Starting to come back. I'm letting it warm up a little bit. I had it sitting on the road with the emergency light on while I was snow blowing. So at least if people came down the road, they knew I was there. I don't have a light on the snowblower. Look at that. It's aerodynamically formed. I'm gonna have to get a car wash tomorrow morning, honestly. Hopefully I can, because there's so much snowpack inside the wheels. Once you get up to like 55, assuming the roads are plowed, once you get up to like 55, 60 miles an hour, the car just shakes like crazy because the snow is just packed in there. Throws the balance off, so it vibrates. Yeah, it's been a hell of a long day, honestly. There's a snowblower. It's not the biggest, most impressive thing in the world, but it gets the job done. A neighbor actually came over and helped me, so that was nice. Another day of winter in Wisconsin. Check this out though. It looks nice outside. The only thing I like about winter, when you get the snowfall, I turn all the front lights on. I mean, I do in the summer too, but look at that glow off the house. It looks nice. Out in the yard. River across the street. It's not bad. Not a bad view, huh? Truck is gone in the shop. I'm gonna go eat, drink a beer, or 3. Thanks for watching.